So Carla's finished with the phones. We've got mixed phones here. We've got iPhones and iPods. Then we've got Samsung and Android. That's just cases or whatever. It's been pretty much a normal week this week. It's been busy. It's been a roller coaster mentally, and it's been challenging in many ways. But it's also been the kind of week where I've had to solve problems and figure out what are the next steps to move forward. So pretty much a normal week, and that's what the new normal is. It's all these different things that are constantly keeping me moving forward, changing things up, learning and adapting and trying new stuff, but at the same time, doing the same, repeating it, putting the reps in, because that is how you make progress. What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Really do appreciate you being here. My name's Chris, and if you are new here, I'm building a business that suits my lifestyle. Now, I've been documenting my journey since I started, but over the last about 10-12 weeks, I've really been diving into what my week looks like running a full-time eBay reselling business. Now, I predominantly sell clothing. 80% of my sales are clothing, but there's a lot of other things that I do as well. I do a lot of electronics, I do a lot of collectibles, and I've been getting into pushing into purchasing different collections and things like that as well, which has been really great experience. But this week, as I said, it's been a bit of a normal week for me. It hasn't been anything crazy, but really the crazy is just going in, new day, new challenge, and figuring out what we need to do to move forward or to continue to progress to the goals or dreams or aspirations that we have. Now, as I said, for me, this week, there's a few bits and parts in this which we'll talk about a bit later in the reflection part and in the lessons learned. But look, I want you to go into this and understanding that this is my journey. This is how I experience things. This is how I work through things. And sometimes it's going to be really high, and sometimes it's going to be not as high, and it's going to feel a bit low as well. So buckle up, we'll get into that. And if you do stick around, I'll be taking you through some of the lessons and, as I said, some of the learnings from the week, and also take you through the financials of the week and also how we've been progressing for May 2024. So let's dive in. Folks, it is Monday morning and we're going to attempt to do this again. Like last week, I've left early because I'm ready to just get things happening for this week. Last week we had a bunch of different things happening, which kind of took away a lot of my time. Look, that's life, I get it. Hopefully this week we can make up for it. We've actually got a very busy week this week. Monday, the usual pick, pack and post. I've got a washing delivery coming through. I've also got to deal with the remainder of the consolidation and the stock take that I was doing Friday night that we didn't finish. And then this week we've also got to finalize sorting out all that stock and putting it into a proper tubbing system, just because they're multiple quantity items, so it doesn't make sense to be putting them into the normal racks. Wow, it is foggy. Look at this. Jeepers, I don't know how well you can see that, but it is foggy as heck. Look at that. All right, we're back. So, yeah, as I said, I've got to do the fixing up of the sorting of all that stock we got from 2 Aussie Thrifters and putting it into a bit of a tubbing system so it's a bit more easier to manage. That's that. I've also got a huge lot of DVDs that I got a couple of weeks ago for free that I need to finalize and sort through to actually see if there's anything worth taking, because I have a process of now to get rid of the low end stuff. So I've got to do that because I think the low end stuff's happening on Thursday. I have a consignment pickup this week. Hopefully another big batch of goodies. No, that's pretty much the main big ticket items for the week. Otherwise, it's just really business as usual. Continue to process through the stock that I've got there, non-clothing stock that is. We had some pretty good sales this week, or over the weekend. Also moved out some of those bulk lot of video games that I did. I'll show you that a little bit later. So just continuing to push through, trying to make as much progress as possible just to build that momentum. We did hit a beautiful milestone. Hopefully it's still going to be there by the time I show you. We hit 61,000, 90-day total. April was our best month yet. There's a lot of positives going on, but there is still a lot of work I have to do to get it to where I want it to be and where it should be to make it, I guess, more lucrative, if that makes sense. So it's never a dull day, Let's charge on, let's make it happen, and hopefully by leaving early today, I'm going to get safe and sound to the shop. It's a beautiful morning though. Let's rock and roll. Someone set off the alarm. It's been happening like every Monday morning. Alright, so I've got to do a bit of shuffling in here. Also got to do a bit of shuffling down here too. Just getting set up, folks. Alright, so still got a fair bit of things to do here. My priority this morning is some of this I've already sorted, and as you can see, I'm going to put that away. I'm going to just make this area a bit more ready to go for the photographer they're in today. In here, also got to finish doing consolidation, which I'm going to do probably right now as well, and we will get into the pick, pack and post probably once I've done the things just to enable the day to be a bit smoother. We kind of left everything in a bit of a mess, but look how much space we have. So once I've done that consolidation, that will probably fill up all of this. Then we'll have three shelving units left over, so not too bad. I'm probably going to do this, what's the time? It's 8 o'clock. They're not going to be here till about 9:30. Maybe I'll do a couple of bits and bobs in here first, then do that. All right, I'm going to do it, and actually, what I will show you in case it disappears, because you know the 90-day total changes every moment, all the time. But just want to share this with you guys. I mean, I appreciate everyone that's been part of this journey for the last like 12 weeks or so, where I've really been pushing hard. It's been very rewarding, and it's also very exciting to be able to share with you. So there we go. Over the weekend, we hit 62,321 for the 90-day total, and we got 26 orders going out today. It's probably about 30 items, maybe. I think there was a couple of multiple purchases. So yeah, we'll do that shortly. I'm going to go do this other work, and then we'll get cracking. Alright, this is all cleaned up now. These are the ones that have to be photoed still. There's a few more other things here as well. They're all new. So that's all ready, and then when the washing comes in, we'll be able to put it there as well. I've also put a lot of that in here. This is not where it was intended to go, but it's just quick wins, so I'm just getting out of the way. They're all skewed and they can be listed. I'm going to start on finishing this consolidation, getting all these out, and then I'll start the day like normal. So it's good, getting ahead. I love it. This is what I need. Small wins, small wins. All right, consolidation is done. This is where we ended. So we ended up with, what do we got here? Each one of these bays is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20. So we ended up with 40. Wow, jeepers. 48, 52, and then we had basically ending on 55. We made 55 back. That's insane, because that was full to the brim down the bottom. Insane. All right, so I'm going to put all of this in here now, so we've just got a bit more wiggle room, and then we'll be done. You ready? 1, 2, there we go. All right, that's that. Now it's time to do a pick, pack and post. I'm going to pick all the items and all the orders and get cracking. All right, here's all the goods. That's all the clothing. We've got a little teddy bear going out. We've got some pretty cool stuff. We've got this Neverwinter Nights. I listed that just last week. That's gone for $60. Probably listed it too low, I think. Only paid $6, so that's all right. Got Dungeons and Dragons book going for $60. Got some cars. We have a bundle of phones, another phone. This guy's gone for 120. Old vintage football club cards. Got some salt and pepper shakers in there. Lots of video games, just a job lot for cleaning and repair. All of those have sold. Here's one bundle, so I got to put that in a real big box. Yeah, now my washing is about to arrive in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to go handle all that, and then I'm going to pack all this. It's been a very productive morning, and this is the stuff that I love. It's when things work smoothly. I've come in, I've gotten this done, I've gotten this space ready. Now for when the washing arrives, we can get straight into it. My photographer can start doing it. I've already got the packing happening, and it's only 9:15, and it means that I'm going to be able to get ahead and actually get some work done today, this is what I need, the break I need. Anyway, let's not jinx it. I'll see you in a jiffy when I get in the washing. All right, got all the washing, and it actually looks really, really good. I'm going to go through it and have a sticky beak, but everything just looks soft, smooth. And I think this might actually be really, really good. So I'm gonna start to put some of it out. The photographer will be here soon anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Just pulled out the first bunch, and these are beautiful. These are so good, so smooth. They smell nice. They just, oh, it's really, really good. I'm very happy. Probably do these again. Like, here's an example of a vintage polo. Ralph, just a nice little quarter zip. This has just come out really good. So smooth. It just looks, oh, this is really good. This is great. I'm very, very happy. I know I keep saying it, but I had no idea, and I was a bit nervous. All right, all of them are done. It's quite a lot. They've come out all very nice and smooth. Very happy with the results. So that's that. Now we're going to clean up all this and then get back to packing. Managed to fit all these 5 boxes of video games all into this one. Big boy. Alright folks, everything is packed up. It is time to now print everything off. I'm going to have a... Actually, I'll show you what I'm going to have. A little teddy bear Bicky. On to the next phase. Postage is all done. And now I'm starting to just shuffle and plan in here. All these have to go to washing. That has to go to washing. That has to go to washing. And then the boxes of DVDs I need to sort today or tomorrow. I think tomorrow though, tomorrow will be a photo day. So if I can do the sorting today, get the stock out that I want to photo tomorrow, I can do that all day tomorrow. And that way Wednesday can really just focus on probably those. Alright, starting to make some progress already. I'm going to have some lunch. It's 12 o'clock and then continue on. Alright, I'm starting on the DVDs. So I'm going to be pulling out all these. I'm basically just going to be skimming face value, interest, quick lookups, or finding for quick wins. Otherwise they're going to be getting just liquidated pretty quick. Any bolos and stuff I'm just going to make a pile of, and then I can get rid of the rest by Thursday. So just planning all that out at the moment, making room here, and then once I've done that, I'm going to prep for tomorrow in terms of what listings I'll be doing, photos, and then this should give me a bit more space to be able to work on doing all that as well. So always something going on. Also got a call with my supplier today about some other stuff as well. So never a dull day. Right folks, it's been a bit, been on phone call with my supplier and just been doing over a little brainstorming and things. Went through all these DVDs. Majority of this is just, it's not even worth my time. But I'll be able to get rid of this, so that's not a problem. And all of this was free, so it's not a big issue. There is some interesting stuff in here. I'm gonna look, I'll probably put it into a box and then have a better look and see if it's really worth my time. It'll probably just be bundled lots. A lot of westerns and things like that, but still it's probably pretty low end, so that's why bundling would make sense. But we're making some good room in here now, so this stuff has to get washed, and then I can sort through this as well. So I'm going to go take all this out to the van because this is going to be getting taken on Thursday, and then it can just stay in the van for the rest of the week, and then I can start making some progress on this. All right team, it's been a bit. It's been about a couple of hours or an hour or so. I've been doing a whole bunch of sorting out here, so all the DVDs are now gone. I've also pulled out a whole bunch of stuff that no longer needs to be here. Got this all ready to do for, sorry, the bales for Wednesday. This stuff is what I spoke about last week. Probably bundle that up, whether it's with consoles or with some better games. Made some room here as well. That's going to be used for Iron Williams. This is all op shop stuff. This is all going, and then got ready for tomorrow. So I've got plenty of stock to list. We've got books under here. We have a few little Nintendo bits and bobs. Lots of wrestling magazines. We've got some Dragon Ball Z trading cards. We've got some Tarzos. These iPads that I've been putting off. We've got a whole bunch of video games, just cheap bulk mover. Got to do some hats, and got some Nintendo DS stuff. I've got some PlayStation memory cards. We've got this little guy. This is a little PlayStation Pocket Station. Some Game Informer magazines and Matchbox cars, small Nintendo stuff, and there's some bulk DVDs. And then actually we've still got some more Matchbox that I'll probably grab from under there. And then if I do get time, I've still got the Macs as well to get into as well. So it's been a pretty busy day. I'm about to start packing up. I did sell this bad boy for $230, so I'll go out tomorrow. It's been a pretty busy day. We're done. It's been a success, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. Ciao. Folks, it is Tuesday and it's a beautiful morning. Absolutely stunner of a day. Went for a run this morning, did a 45-minute recovery run. I've kicked off my, well actually this is the second week of my 50k training plan, so that is in full force now. Look, I'm going to be frank to you right now because it's doing my head in. How do I say this? I wouldn't say that I'm stressed. Maybe I am stressed, but definitely trying to solve some longer term problems short term, which is not healthy. But definitely just my headspace at the moment is I'm being very challenged with some of my next moves that I need to make the business better. And for those that have been commenting, for those that have been encouraging and, you know, sharing that they're loving the journey, I appreciate it. I mean, I am loving the journey. To see the progress that been able to make in the last 6 to 12 weeks has been surreal. It's been just crazy, like literally insane. But the reality is there's still components of it which I'm very happy with, but there's still components that I'm very frustrated with, things that I just can't get to where I need them to be. And some of it's a bit of a problem to solve. Like, I haven't figured out how to do it. And I mean, like, this is all part of the journey. We're all doing it, but you know, I'm trying to figure out, is it a matter of I just need to see it through a bit longer? Do I need to make a change? Do I need to pivot? Do I need to double down? Do I just need to trust my gut? All these different things. Do I just, take the risk and try something that I'm, you know, maybe a bit scared to try? All these different things. And all this stuff is what I'm thinking about when I'm not working in the business. So like today, I'm going into the shop. We'll be there all day. It's just me. No one else is there today. So I'm working in the business today. I am fully just focused on doing photos, doing listings, and picking, packing, and posting. That's it. But with that, afterwards, then I think about, I have to be planning, I have to be strategizing, I have to be thinking, how do I increase the brand? How do I increase sales? How do I lower costs? Yesterday, I had a 30-minute chat with one of my suppliers working through, can we do better cost management? Can we do different payment terms? Like all these different things to help the business a little bit better here or there. And I've got to do that everywhere, like within the business. It's like a poem. Anyway, I'm kind of just venting. I just wanted to share my thoughts because I don't know. I don't really have. I'm not that I'm looking for a comparison. I mean, I compare myself to myself of how far I've come and where I've come from, but at the same time, sometimes it's scary. You know, it's literally me, the blind, leading the blind. Like, I'm still figuring out how I'm doing it, what I'm doing, how can I keep doing it, how can I keep it consistent. And I really want to give a little shout out to Old Man Collects, because I really appreciate his weekly tune-ins to my videos and you know, just giving me the encouragement and really how much he enjoys them. And you know, look, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong with the business. I don't think I'm actually doing anything. I don't think it's bad, but it sometimes can be a little depleting mentally when you just don't necessarily see that extra little break. But if I do zoom out, the average trend line is still up. We're still trending in the right direction. So maybe it is a matter of seeing it through a little bit longer before I make any changes. So that's really what's top of mind. Sorry to get you straight into this for a Tuesday morning rant, but that's really what's on my head. So I just wanted to get into that. Anyway, today, as I said, just really focusing on pick, pack, and posting. It's actually dead quiet. I've got like 4 sales to send, which is a bit of a bummer as well. That's probably also playing with my headspace at the moment. But yeah, just continue to work through, get through a bunch of different listings today, and make that progress. I'll see you at the shop. All right, we're here, all set up. We've got lots of goodies to go through today. Some pretty cool stuff. I even got some Lego out that I forgot about yesterday. There is another item that I'm going to pull out, which is a quick win, because I know it's a parts only not working. Oh, just give me a second. Actually, I know why I didn't get it out, because it's at the very, very back corner and I can't get to it, so we're not doing that. If I get time, I've actually got a whole bunch of other trading cards that I want to get into as well. I've also got that Guitar Hero bed, really just trying to get the quick wins today, and if I am very productive and get all this done, which we'll see, I might even do some of the clothing myself just to get ahead, because really I just need to get more uplisted. Speaking of listings, let's see what's sold. Just realized I left the oven on. Anyway, it's all been handled. Just got a bit going on in my head. All right, we've only got 4 items going out, which is a bit annoying. We're on $62,000, 154. We've come down a little bit, but that's okay. We'll push through. And what have we got going out? We've got actually more than 4 items. Someone purchased a multi-quantity. Got a little digital recorder going out. We've got a couple of MacPack items, some iPhones, and this guy. So I'm going to get this done real quick and easy, and then we'll get into doing the work today. All right, I'll show you what I've got in a second. And that's it. So I've got some phones going out, and then I've got this little digital recorder going out, a couple of Mac packs going out, just some leggings, and the Elite Xbox controller. So nothing too crazy. This shouldn't take too long to pack up. Then we get cracking. I'm actually going to motivate myself to work productively and reward myself with some Subway. I'm keen. I'm a keen bean. All right, let's get working. All right, team, postage is done. I'm now going to start doing my listings, or photos more so. Postage is all done just there. I'm going to get this set up in here. Get this all set up, ready to go. I'm also going to have a cheeky little tiny teddy. Well, actually, it's not a tiny teddy, it's just a little biggie. And let's do it. Ooh, all right, team, it's almost 1 o'clock. I've been here sorting it. Well, I've done a fair few listings already, and I've already put some away. But just knocking some in here, sorry. And I started to do the Reselling magazines, and I thought this was all going to be one bundle, but it looks like I've got a bundle of 1995, I've got a bundle of 1989, a bundle of 1998. Then we've got a whole range from the 80s, a little bit of 1996, a whole lot of 1990. Whole lot of 1993 as well. And I've already done, this was a different version, and then I've got 2 other lots that I've already done in the other unit, but this was just from the Reseller. So probably going to make up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so more listings, just to bundle them out, see if I can get a few more dollars. I think some of these will go for some pretty big bucks. I have no idea. This is completely out of my league. So I've just finished that. My phone's basically dead, so it's just charging, but I'm going to go get some lunch. I'm going to come back and we'll continue on. So, guess what I'm getting? And we're back. With Subway. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired today actually. It's from all the extra running. But I've been so excited to have this. I don't know what it is. Subway's just really taken over my life in the last couple of weeks. Good stuff. I get the BMT. And it is good. Also, sent LA coffee. And this guy to give me some extra electrolytes. I'm going to do some thinking, some planning while I eat this. Gotta look up a few things. Got some ideas how to change things up a bit with the business. Of course, I'm not going to tell you now, but you'll see it happen as it happens, if it happens. Anyway, cheers. All right, I'm back to it, doing the wrestling magazines. Still got all that to do as well. And if I get time, I might even do these guitar heroes as well. These are parts not working, so usually I get around $50 posted for the ones parts not working or untested, because I've got this person that buys them and fixes them up and then resells them. So that should be all right. Yeah, let's continue on. Whew, all right, we are done. I just finished off these magazines. I've really just prioritized all the high value stuff today, all the quickest wins. So I still have a fair bit left. This stuff is just, it's not really high value. It's all bundled stuff. So there's probably $30 there. There's probably $40 there, maybe 30 there. Those I'm going to try and list for 30 plus postage for East. They're just DVDs cheap. I'm going to bundle up all those Matchbox. That's basically nothing. Those I'll bundle up as well. This guy I've got to kind of count through it, so I just figured not worth doing at this point. What else did I get done? So I did the magazines. I did the 2 guitar heroes plus the big one up the top there. And then we've done heaps of magazines. Where are we? All down here, all there. And we did do a box of goodies in here as well. So I think I've done a total of 30. ASP should be around if everything was to sell, ASP would be 60. So I'll take that. That's $1,800 worth for today, which is good. I'm done. I've finished posting as well. I had a couple of orders come through. I just did them before, and I do have a bunch of returns that I still got to go through. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to pack up now and go home, but there's 4 new listings there. Nothing wrong with them, just didn't fit for the customers, so that's okay. All right, I'm going to pack up and then get myself out of here. And tonight is nacho night, so I'm very happy. It's been a bit of a mentally draining day, just because I'm trying to solve some problems as I've been talking about. I have some ideas, been taking a few notes over there and things like that, just to try a few different things. Now, some of you might be asking, you don't understand what the problem is. Some of you on the other extreme are completely so rude. You know, the people that actually probe into questions which aren't really any of your business, even though I share a lot of information and I share it to try and be as transparent as possible, but those that, you know, call out, oh, you didn't include this, or what about that, or what about your tax, all that is very personal information. My tax comes out at the end of the year. I pay my tax every quarter. I do a BAS statement. I pay my GST, but you know, this is my business. I'm not going to show you all my other financials of my personal life and my other incomes. That's between me and my accountant. It's just the entitlement of people just surprises me. How about you worry about your finances? I'll worry about mine. And look, just as much as I'm trying to build this business, and there's a lot of things that need to do well in it, do better in it, it's still doing very, very well. So I'm just going to defend my stance on that. All right, team. I will have the photographer tomorrow. Hopefully they will get all this done. And then also tomorrow I'm opening up a bale. Sorry, not opening up a bale, just going through the rest of the open bales already. And that we're getting picked up on Thursday. Ciao. Folks, it is a Wednesday. Just finished up at Backpacks. It's actually a pretty good day today. Everything's running like a smooth sailing ship. And I was chatting to Sally, the CEO there, just talking a bit more about the fundraising campaign that will be kicking off in a couple of weeks, which is coming ever so quickly, but also very, very exciting. So stay tuned for all those details. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm very excited to be able to do that. There's going to be a lot of goodies hopefully this year. And of course, we're going to go bigger and better. So today, heading to the shop now. It's already 12:30, and the focus will be to pick, pack, and post. My photographer's there doing photos already. We've been doing a whole bunch of branded sweaters and stuff, which has been really good. A lot easier to do and process. And then we're going through a bale, or it's already an open bale of pants and jeans and things like that. So getting that ready for a pickup of washing tomorrow. And then if I get time, I'm going to do a bunch of Pokemon cards and stuff for the Pokemon Fund, actually. So that's that. I realized I forgot to charge the GoPro, so you're not fully, you don't have much battery, but hopefully I've got the charger at the shop and I can give you guys a little bit of a charge. Feeling good feeling good. Yesterday, look, I'm not gonna lie, yesterday my headspace was a bit all over the place, just because, you know, as a business owner, there's things you got to plan for. You got to, and trying to solve those problems. Today's a much better day because I feel like I have a plan forward. And this week has been brutal in terms of sales. I think I've only got 5 things to send, which for the last couple of weeks, usually every day we've been doing 15 to 20 sales. So that is a bit of a downer, but what do you do? Just charge on. So we're gonna go to the shop and I'll see you there. Ciao. All right, team, just had some lunch, and also just dealing currently with a return item for a customer. Well, they haven't raised the return, they just said there's an issue with it. So just working through that. Still at 62,387. It's been up and down, hasn't dropped too much, but definitely haven't increased over the last couple of days. It's been pretty quiet. We do have 10 orders going out. We've got mainly just bits and bobs of clothing, and there was a Pokemon disc case with some games going out. Yeah, they're games, and then I've got this old Bunnings jacket that's gone out as well. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I think there was a North Face jacket in here. Oh yeah, there's a nice North Face jacket. This one actually has gone for I think it was 65 or 75 bucks, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna pack all that up and then get into doing some other work, and we're gonna sort through the bale of goodies. So yeah, let's see what this customer does. Still waiting for them to respond. Hey, this is the joys of selling pre-owned clothing. Postage is all done. I'm going to do my returns that I was talking about yesterday that I kept forgetting to do. I basically just go through and just double check that they're all good and then put them back through the process, or just basically relist them straight away. So that's the plan. I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 there. They've been building up over the last couple of weeks. Been a bit lazy. It's always good to get them up in batches though, because just adds with a few extra listings. All right, we've opened up well, they weren't bales, they were just 2 bags that equal 1 bale. And all of these are pants. Actually, these have been pretty good for me, to be honest. They do sit around for a bit. Some move really quick. Like we've got some Dickies in here, got some Levi's. What do we got here? These were something. I'm not sure. Then we've got Chaps Polo. Then we got Tommy, and there's some Calvin here, Michael Kors, Nordica, and a few other bits and bobs as well. So pretty happy with all of this. Just looking at the video. For those that don't know, this GoPro has a screen on this side, so I can actually see me while I'm looking at you. I can see what's in the background. So, and there we go. It is all ready to be picked up for washing tomorrow. So we'll get that all sorted out into there, and tomorrow 9:30 it'll be collected. Okay, just had a big bundle that I had to pack up to send out, so that's all done. Now I'm just going to spend the next 30 minutes or so just doing a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. Just for the Pokemon fund. So I've got a whole bunch here that I need to do. Nothing crazy, but just a few that I'll do for get some more things up on the store. I'm going to bang through them now, and then I'm going to bang through them now, and then I'll finish up. All right, cards are all done. Ended up doing about 20. Didn't take too long. I actually also just packaged one more item because someone just came through and purchased another 3 items. So just figured I'd do that before I finish up for the day. It's 4:07, so I'm about to go home. I'm gonna put those away. I'll probably get out a few things for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be coming here in the morning just before the washing, and then I've got a big consignment pickup, and then hopefully we'll have more phones to get back into the process. Still got a few electronics bits and bobs left here, but hopefully I'll get some more laptops and I can do them as a bundle. Sorry, like do them as a batch while processing it. But I've been a bit off this week. I mean, I've been getting heaps done, but I am feeling extra tired this week simply because I've started doing the running as well, like the training plan. So it's put a bit more toll on the body, I guess. But we've still got a bit of a backlog stock there, which I can do. They're not crazy. And what I find is when I don't have really good stuff to list, I delay doing it. But the beauty is, like, all this stuff right here doesn't owe me anything. So when I do list it, I can just move it real quick. And that one I still need to sort through. I might actually have Carla help me do that one tomorrow, because she's going to be with me, I think. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to wrap it up there, folks. Get on out of here. It's been a very quiet week. Absolutely dead compared to the last few weeks, but still winning. And then hopefully tomorrow also, depending how the day goes in terms of what stock we get and if we have to sort stuff, might start processing the stuff there at the back. So always plenty to do. All right, team, I will see you tomorrow and we'll do it all again. Folks, look who it is. And it's Thursday, bring your girlfriend to work day again. Yeah, so just a bit of an interesting one today, folks. We're heading into the unit now. Have a washing pickup of, I think it's 8 or 9 bags from the stuff that we did yesterday. And then we're gonna go do a consignment pickup. We've got to do a drop off of some stuff as well. And then back to the unit, do the pick, pack and post. And then hopefully if there's a whole bunch of goodies in the consignment deal, we'll start to process that. And if not, well, probably start working on shuffling things in the unit for the R.M. Williams. So yeah, photographer's in this morning doing a whole bunch of photos till about midday, and then I'll be back and we'll continue on from there. So, and Carla's just coming along for the ride, just to hang out and chill. Yeah. So we'll see you in a jiffy. Wish us luck. And here goes the washing. Alright folks, we have picked up the goods, which I'm very happy with. There's a big lot in there. I'll show you a bit of that a little later. We're all just heading back now and gonna grab some food and have a bit of a snack or a nibble. Or is it lunch? Actually grabbing lunch, aren't we?
Lunch, early lunch.
Early lunch. And then we'll be back at the storage unit and get back down to business. So we will see you in a jiffy. Alright folks, we are back. Starting to unpack some stuff. We've got some really cool things today actually. I've got a new inbox Toshiba player. Got lots of electronics in here to sort through, iPads and Macs and stuff. In here is all, oh, there's an Xbox. That's just all phones to go through. And then a couple of sealed stuff, nothing crazy. And Carla's going to be helping with some sorting. Getting down to business. And then we've got more in here, and then cameras and stuff in here as well. So Carla's going to get cracking on that, and I'm going to get cracking on pick, pack and posting, which I'll show you in a second. Time to pick, pack and post. We're on 62,593. We're slowly trending back up, and we've got 13 orders to go out. So mainly just looking to be a bit of clothing, some phones and lots of clothing. So I'm going to get all this out now and I'll chuck it down here. And there we go, team. We've got all the stuff that's going out. Some knitted stuff. So we've got some pants, some North Face, a whole bunch of phones, Super Mario Brothers. This North Face is going out for like 93 or 87. Can't remember which one. And yeah, let's back it up. So Carla's finished with the phones. We've got mixed phones here. We've got iPhones and iPods. Then we've got Samsung and Android. That's just cases or whatever. And then there's even some vintage phones here. These ones are pretty cool. Some of these go, I kid you not, some of these phones will go for $50, $60 each. These ones will probably be some dollars, I think. This one's always does well. So does this old Nokia. So, good job, babe. Good job. Now we get into the goodies. Haven't seen what's in here. It's always the fun part. Well done. Look at all this. All right, we've got this cool little vintage VHS player. Got some more cameras, radios, some more cameras there. Xbox, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PS2, and you've seen the rest. Oh, and we also had all these Macs, 1, 2, 3 Macs, which is pretty cool. And then we've got all these iPads and all these as well. So not too bad at all. Job well done. Job well done. Now, oh, and then of course we had all the phones, which now I'll start to put into the actual respective groups and probably get started on those. It's only 1:25. What a productive morning. Love it. Postage is done. Carla's happy. Everyone's good. All right, we've got it all happening over here. We're just sorting through the actual phones now into I guess they're bundles of sorts. So we've got all the Samsung here, and then they go into their different models or closest to models, so that way we bundle them up into sales. We do the same for the iPhones, do the same for the non-branded. All the batteries go in here, they get recycled, go back through processing. These ones get done for gold, and then we're about to start those ones over there. And then the iPhones, for instance, similar situation. I get a bundle of these, and a certain amount of these will go for a certain amount of dollars, so I make them up into basically ASP groupings or bundles, and that's how we do it. So yeah, Carla's learning lots today. Into the thick of it. The true hero. All right, just an update. All right, team, we have finished doing all the phones. It's all cleared out over there. Carla's now putting together some Lego. She's got the better job. I'm going to do some quick win listings, so just stuff that doesn't require testing and things like that. And this will all be for, probably won't be for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're heading into the city, but all set up ready for next week. And then some of this I'll have to put aside. I've still got a lot of consoles to test. Actually, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 just in this lot, but I've actually got like 2 shelves of consoles to do. Like among there's all here, all there, one over there. There's GameCube there, and then there's a box of Nintendo stuff. There's another PlayStation down there. There's more down there. So I do have a lot, and I'll be doing that as a big batch process. We haven't got to the R.M. Williams this week, which is, look, it's not the end of the world, because when we were putting some of the stuff away, what I've actually done is I've got all these codes, and I've got photos of some of it already because it's new with tags. I'm able to just go do it without actually having to pull it all out. It's more around putting it in a location that's easy to grab once it's listed and if it sells. So that's that. I'm going to get cracking on these quick listings, and then we'll be wrapping it up. All right, folks, we are done. That's all done. I think it was 12 listings. Probably all of these should have anywhere between 40 to 60 ASP, so there should be a good $500 there, I think. And then I've got plenty that we'll be able to kick off from when we do the next round of listings. Got to go put some of this away and then get out of here. Ciao.
Ciao.
And just like that, it was Friday. Doesn't feel like Friday. Feels like Saturday, actually. Anyway, team, we've got a quick one today. We're heading into the shop now. Bit of a late start. I had a tax planning call with Ethan this morning. If you need an accountant, easy man, go check it out. Link in the description. But we're heading to the unit now. We're going to do a pick, pack and post for about, I think it's 11 items or so, or 11 orders more so, and some of the Pokemon stuff that was given out the other night. And then actually we're heading into the city and we're going to go see Wicked. And that will be our day. So just a quick one at work today, quick one at the business today. That's the beauty of it. Get to do what we want when we want. Yeah. All right, team, I'll show you all the goodies once we get in, and yeah, come along for the ride. Oh, we actually might go for a thrift later too, so maybe you'll get to see a sticky beak of that too, but no promises. All right, folks, we are here now and just getting out items. I'll quickly do this. We're not going to be here that long, so I'll just give you a quick little update. So we've got a total of 11 packages going out, and we're sitting on $62,643, which is still up there, getting close to that 63. And we've got 11 items going out, so I'm going to get these out now and I'll show you through. Okie dokie, we've got a bundle of shirts, a bundle of jeans, We've got some Ralph Lauren. We've got a Brooks and Dunn. This one I actually got from the Philippines when I was there. And then I've got a Ralph Lauren sweater, little quarter zip as well. So not too much. And then over here we've got a bundle of phones going to one customer. Nice little car as well going out. Sorry, that's the bundle of phones. That's the car. And then some little figurines as well. And a Mac. And that was a return. All right, we're going to pack it up and then get out of here. There's an echo. All done, folks. We are off. We've got lots of goodies in that lot. I'll have to show you later, folks. And now we have one more to go. Australia Red Cross. So there you go. I will be showing actually what I actually did pick up from the op shop run that we did. We did do quite a few more shops. I wasn't able to film because we actually ended up going a little bit over time and we had to be to an appointment. We were going to see Wicked in the city and we didn't want to be late, so I didn't do any more filming. That will be coming out next week, and it'll be the first thing that you see in the vlog part of the video. So stay tuned for that. But look, it was really productive. We ended up getting some really good deals. I did a deal in an op shop where I was able to purchase a big box of some new tag stuff, so that was great as well. But more on that a little bit later. So in terms of lessons this week, look, I'll keep it brief in the sense that a lot of this, again, it's all relevant to me because I'm learning and I'm reflecting, and think of this like a digital journal of sorts, but at the same time, it's like, I think there's bits and bobs of this that will be relevant for anyone on their journey and wherever you are. Some of you might be ahead of me, some of you might be behind me, some of you might be, in the same space or trying to figure out different problems of similar nature. So for me, I've jotted down a few points. And the first one is, one day does not define the week, nor the month, or the next phase of your business. I've spoken about this a few times, and I always get into these sticky little ruts where even though we're doing some amazing progress, like, we're over the $60,000 90-day total, I've still got problems to solve and things that aren't making me satisfied of where the results are in terms of, obviously bottom line and just some of the different things that can be better. Now, I'm grateful for where things are. I mean, I've put in the work to get myself here, but just because you have a low day, a low week, and I'm not talking financially, I'm just talking with maybe the results or the outcomes aren't as we expect, we got to remember that this isn't the definition of the rest of our business. And sometimes it can be a little scary to get stuck in that, but have to learn to be a bit more grounded overall and stay focused. I think one thing that we can take from this though is previous experience can help us also understand where we want to be going in the future, because we know not to do certain things to make sure we don't get that result again when we go forward. So what do we need to change? What do we need to adapt? The other thing is, as I said before, things aren't really that bad. Like, things are going great. Yeah, I've got a low profit margin at the moment, net profit margin that is, and that's okay because the way I'm building the business is that long tail approach and I am expecting things to get better, but I'm also implementing small little adjustments to make those things a little bit better. So it'll be interesting to see where we are, in 6 months' time. But I know we went on this journey of me getting really down into the details since January, more so February, and we've seen some drastic changes, but we've seen some drastic growth as well. So I think, it's not as simple as like things are going to change overnight, but I know that things do need to change, but it's going to be consistently over a series of different nights, right? If that makes sense. The other thing that I've learned this week is coming to the point where I've kind of just bit of mental overload. We need to stay grounded as a business owner and know how to zoom out. And I talk about this probably every couple of weeks about zooming out and staying focused on the bigger picture and understanding that we're ensuring that the day-to-day things need to remain and stay to plan and stay, well-oiled while working on some of those other different things. And that's, comes back to the balance of working in the business and working off, on the business. So that's been a bit of a challenge, but I'm working through it and I think I've got a way forward. I also had I've been talking about that I've got some cash flow issues, and, you know, with the ramp up of stock. And I had a good call with Ethan this week where I do my, I do my planning for my tax time and things like that. And we had a great conversation. And look, if anyone is looking for an accountant, you can connect with him through this link below and via a referral program if you do want to connect with him. And of course, if you are interested in, you know, getting that help or support that you need from an accountant, I would highly recommend him. He's been great for me. And after that meeting, you know, I've come away with a few key points that I need to address and take action on, whether it will trickle straight into the end of this financial year, but moving forward in general. I think my next big priority, which I've been talking about over the last few weeks, is really continuing to get the listings increased, get those listings up, and get those sales opportunity to occur. All right, so in terms of dollary dues this week, at the time of me filming this, it's about 10 a.m. Sunday morning, so we're at about 77 sales. We've done about $4,500. We should land around $5,000 mark by the end of this week. We do have a high ASP this week, which is around $58, which is pretty good. Happy with that. Averaging around $640 a day. Now, like any other start of a month, we're just about to hit halfway into the month and we're still paying out, you know, storage unit, paying out consignments, paying some of the expenses that land in the first half of the month, which hopefully by the next week that will all be wrapped up and we'll really start to double down on just getting the profits. I know a lot of you are here just for the profits, but at the same time, there's a lot of these numbers here that I talk about, you know, whether it's sell-through rates, whether it's cost of goods, whether it's averages of this and that, and all these different KPI points, because it helps me understand where things are. Obviously, these are not super relevant until I get to the end of the month, because right now it's a point in time. I want to see how did we land for the entirety of the month. So at the moment, you know, 12 days into May, we're sitting on $7,720. We're on track to do probably around $20,000 at the moment, unless we have an outlier week. And net profit at the moment, we're sitting on 3.5%, which isn't too much. But like I said, we'll see where we land by the end of the month. And per sales day, sales per day at the moment is currently down compared to last month. We were doing about 17, 18 last month, I think it was. This month we're sitting about 12. So there's a discrepancy of about 5, which, you know, is missed opportunity. But we do have a high ASP of around, where was it? $52, which is my highest yet per month. So look, you know, swings and roundabouts. We'll see where we land next week as we trek forward into the end of the month. And yeah, that's it. If you do have any questions, comments, let me know down below. More than happy to answer anything, and we'll do it all again next week. Ciao.